Children's Advil want you to get crafty, Canada. Visit cityline.ca to upload a video of you and your child demonstrating your favorite craft for your chance to win $10,000. Yes. And for today's audience, Walmart have sent down gift cards for everyone to use towards your craft supplies. And we'll draw for a $250 gift card that you can spend there as well. So enjoy that. Have some one-on-one time with your kid. So, Dr. Dave, we don't have a lot of time, but we do get questions in from our viewers, and we thought we would take this time to answer at least one of them. And it's all about this winter. I mean, gosh, we've been hearing so much about it. It's really dry skin from this very cold winter.
Right.
It's not cold everywhere in Canada. I mean, I'm hearing Vancouver's having a good time. The rest of the country, not so much.
Right.
So this viewer says, my hands are cracking. What can I do to prevent this and or relieve it?
So you said something you said two things where you always say interesting things, but two particularly interesting things. One is, why should a cold winter make us dry?
Yeah.
And two is, why are they having a good time in Vancouver?
Why are they having?
Because
of the
they
moisture.
have humidity, exactly.
Yeah.
So when people talk about Canadians winters being cold, they're not cold. You're sitting here in no sleeves and you look great, but you're not cold.
No.
What it is dry. And why is it dry? It's dry because we take the water out of the air when we heat it. So the trick is to put the water back in the air.
Right.
And how do we do that?
Humidifiers everywhere.
Exactly, everywhere. So humidifiers, and then what's an appropriate amount of, so I get a lot of people come to, and people get, respiratory tract stuff, but the dry skin especially, so people say to me, well, I have a humidifier on my furnace.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Yeah, it's not good enough. And the reason is it's good enough to take the static off the carpet, so like you don't shock each other when you have a kiss, but it's not good enough for your skin and it's not good enough for your respiratory tract. So what you need to do is set up humidifiers for sure in your bedrooms, right? Probably in the other living spaces as well, maybe not so much in the kitchen, but bedrooms for sure. And you want to shoot for sort of 30 to 40% humidity at least in those rooms.
Right.
And you can actually get these hygrometers, like these little things that measure humidity to tell you how much there is.
Oh, good. So not just Toronto, like Edmonton, Calgary,
if it's
Winnipeg.
cold, then it's dry, and if it's dry, you need humidifiers. The other thing is drink lots and lots of water. And a real trick that I never knew until last year, when you put moisturizer on, put it on when you're still wet, not after you've dried your hands.
We talk about it on our beauty days. Thanks, Dr. Dave, and thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow on Cityline. I've never agreed with